Bonjour from France. So just an update at 2 days out. So as you can see, I've arrived in my apartment Airbnb in France late last night. Travelled over on the Eurostar, so that was a great experience. Just travelling abroad internationally in general for competing is the first time for me, so yeah, all new experiences. So just about to start the second part of the carb up. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you may have seen that I pulled back on carbs yesterday, back to 280 grams of carbs. Today is a 400 gram of carb day. So this week we've ran 415 on Tuesday, travelled Wednesday at 280, and then 400 is going in today. Tomorrow, not sure yet, depends how I'm looking, but I have flattened out a little bit yesterday as expected, but that was the intention. I'd rather not hold water while travelling. I travelled for like 11 hours, so I'd rather not hold water and put carbs back in than go smooth while travelling, and then it's harder to get that water out. So, on to the breakfast. Forgive me, I don't have a clue how to speak French, I'm sorry. So I'm having 100 grams of oats, some egg whites and eggs. No berries this morning, unfortunately, because we've not been to the shops. So I'm going to have that with a coffee, and today's plan of action is just a little bit of walking around, exploring, chilling, eating, and also just my last gym session, which is going to be mainly back predominantly. So I'm going to film that and take you along for the ride. I'm going to run through my supplements as well shortly, just to show you what I'm taking. I've got a key supplement that I'm taking to stop the carbs, insulin spiking, so I will go through that shortly. But for now, I'm going to get this breakfast, and I will keep popping in throughout today. Okay, so that's breakfast done. It's now time to fill up the supplements for the day. I didn't do this before I left because I didn't have time. So basically I keep everything in these handy boxes. So I've got 6 of these, so that runs throughout my week. So just before I start doing them all, because there is quite a lot, which I can show you. So that's the whole supplement range there. I've got a few more from Super Botanics, and just lots of different ones. So we've got some multivitamin and all sorts. So I'll just run through basically my key ones for this carb up. So the first ones first is the Super Botanics berberine, a real key one because it reduces insulin spiking and regulates glucose. So obviously when you're having a carb up, that's quite important. So also the moringa is really good because it's very high in vitamin C, and at this time I'm very susceptible to colds and getting poorly. What else? So digestion wise, the Barefoot probiotics is very, very good. Obviously I'm putting a lot more food in my body now, so this is imperative that I have this in to make sure digestion's going through nicely. Obviously I've got a greens powder as well. In terms of reducing inflammation, the Barefoot omega oil is very good as well, so that helps. And also the B12 is good for energy levels. Obviously taking in more carbs, it can make you feel a bit more sleepy, so that helps with that. Obviously every single supplement I take is good anyway for general health. So there's some supplements that I will run through. I'm going to be taking out, just looking what else I've got here. I will be taking out after I finish dieting and competing. So I'll run through like an off-season video after I've done show day. So lastly, magnesium. I'm still training, still got a high step count, so this is imperative for muscle cramping and prevented muscle cramping on stage, so I'll be loading up on that. So there are sort of some key supplements I'm sort of intaking, and I have been throughout this whole prep, but particularly for peak week, very important. I'd just like to give a little special mention to the lion's mane as well, for cognitive function, because even though I'm taking in food, my body fat is still pretty low, so cognitively I've not got as many stores, if you like. So yeah, that's it. So I'm going to fill these up now and then get ready to head out into Lille. Okay, so current update is it's now around 2 o'clock on Thursday still, and I'm about to have my second meal. I'm looking for the fork, here we are. So just prepping some egg whites and a couple of eggs. So next meal is that and some potatoes and vegetables basically. And then I'll have some rice cakes in about an hour's time just to top me back up on carbs. What have I done this morning? I've done a bit of work. I've also vetoed my legs and shaved. I've got the information from Two Bros now in terms of the show time, so that's exciting. So plan of action is we're just going to go find the car because we left it somewhere last night. We couldn't get a parking space. And then we're going to go probably for a little walk around just to get my legs moving and the food moving, and just have a little coffee probably, and then it's time to go train. So a pretty chill day today, which is how it needs to be at 2 days out. So I will catch you in the next clip.
We actually came in from the backside.
Just walking around Lille, getting some steps in, we've been for coffee and about to go to the gym. So really nice here. We found the Christmas markets and all the good places to eat for post-show, so that's the main thing.
This is a flat one.
So we're at One Fitness in Lille, just to do a quick pump session now to get some food moving, blood flowing, just to get a bit more blood in the muscles because I've not trained since Tuesday. So a bit of chest, a bit of back, a tiny bit of arms, all upper body, obviously keeping the lower, leaving that alone. So I'm looking forward to it. The guys here have been really welcoming, so we just got a day pass. So if you are competing in Two Bros in Lille, then I would definitely recommend coming here. Third exercise on back, just a single arm pull, so it's the movement I've been doing in my prep. So we're just doing a really light to moderate weight, and this is 15 reps, just 2 sets just to get some blood and volume in, just to work them carbs through basically. So second set. So I think this is going to be a last back exercise maybe, which is a low row. I'm just leaving this up to Nick to be fair to PT maybe, but single arm low row. So we've done together movements and we've done single arm movements, and then I think we're doing a bit of chest and a bit of biceps. So a bit of touch up on upper body basically, obviously leaving legs alone. So yeah, all good, pumped, feeling good. So last exercise on back, which is hyperextensions. Worth mentioning that I'm drinking evian water throughout this whole peak week with some Celtic sea salt in there, just for pulling water into the muscle. It just really helps, and it's just a really good sort of health benefit as well anyway, so let's go. Right, so on to chest now. Start with incline bench. Just doing minimal sets on this, just to get a bit of blood in. Nothing too heavy. So this is my second set. So gone 15 reps on the first one, aiming for the same on the next one. So just 10 kilo inside. It's like that one at Fusion. Right, so that's back and chest done. Just touch up on the arms now, so a bit of tricep work. Just done my first tricep, which is a push down, and I'm just doing some rope splits and extensions from the bottom. Am I doing biceps as well? No biceps, because we've obviously touched on them in back, so I'm feeling nice and full and volumised. This is essentially like how I feel on show day, like quite pumped. So yeah, this has got some food moving for sure. So I've got a couple more meals to push in, 2 to 3 more meals to push in tonight, and then it's just sort of a case of relaxing tomorrow and eating, just keeping my movement going through walking at a steady pace throughout the day.
It's like £3 a breast. No, it's less, it's £2.
Well, that's what you pay at home.
Something.
So we're just doing a little food shop top up. Found a supermarket. Found these amazing looking little steak things. So we've got some chicken, we just did some berries and a few other bits. But yeah, it's always good when you've got an Airbnb, so you can top up basically on what you need. These look nice, don't they? What is it? Live in? Is it live in? Live on vin? Probably should look up there. Don't get expensive stuff. We're from Barnsley, from good old Yorkshire. I've lost him now. Get like a tray of eggs. Right, this is amazing, this place. So it's called, what is it called? Like Super U or something. But yeah, just gonna get some eggs, asparagus and berries and some mince, and that's it. Oh, we need milk as well for you. So, what do we have here then? So, we've got a rump steak, potatoes and broccoli for my second to last meal, but I'll be having snacks in between this. I've had some rice cakes when I got back from the gym, and then I've got my final meal of today. So, tomorrow's Friday. Looking forward to seeing what I look like in the morning, because I've put extra fats in tonight and extra carbs. This is Nick's supper. What you got there?
It's a bottle of wine.
And I'll be having some on Sunday.
It's actually this wine comes from a local province. Now
Nice.
we're in Lille, and this wine comes
I
from a
need to do
local
my
province
eggs.
just at the side of Lille, or just above.
Last meal is going in. It's almost midnight, so I've got a couple of whole eggs, which is nice. And then I've got some 80 gram of oats, 10 gram of almond butter for some fats. So we've upped the carbs today, so we're at 450 gram of carbs today and 100 gram of fats. And then I've just got some CMP protein dessert mousse, which is essentially like casein. So I'm gonna have this now, let it settle, and then go to bed. Evening supplements are magnesium, zinc, NAC and Barefoot Nutrition, magnesium, yeah I said that, and Super Botanics ashwagandha, 2 of those. I'll send me right to sleep with these oats. So tomorrow I'll officially be 1 day out and just basically a case of chilling tomorrow. That's it. So hope you've enjoyed this video so far. I will vlog whatever goes on tomorrow, and then it will be show day. So I'll catch you in the morning. YouTube, what's going on? It's now Friday, which means I'm 1 day out. And basically it's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've had a really chilled morning, had a bit of a lay-in this morning, so got a late night last night due to pushing a bit extra carbs in, so I had a bit more rest this morning to counteract. And then basically all it's been this morning is regular meals. We've pulled it down a little bit so far to 400, an estimated 400 gram of carbs today. It was 450 yesterday in the end, but that could change. So I am intaking berberine, like I said earlier in this video, which affects insulin sensitivity. So it means I won't spill over, or less likely to spill over. It affects how glycogen is stored as well. So a very good tool for when you're carbing up. So we may be able to push to 450, 500 gram of carbs today, but I'm looking, I would say, 10% better today than I did yesterday morning, which I'm happy about. Shoulders again more detailed. So yeah, I think we're on track for a nice steady run into tomorrow's show. Excited. Normally I have my tan on a Friday, the day before a show, but I was still awaiting the appointment from ProTan last night, so slightly anxious about that. But Two Bros did get back to me about 10 o'clock last night and told me I'm actually having my tan done on show day morning, which is weird for me, but anyway, it is what it is. So tomorrow is getting mapped out. Food is semi-prepped. So this morning all I've done is literally eat, cook food, cook potatoes, cook rice. There'll be a bit more food preparation for tomorrow this evening. So all I'm going to do now is go and do a bit more food shopping for bits we couldn't find in the supermarket yesterday. Have a little wander around, get the legs moving, do a little bit of posing practice, I think. Practice my routine because I've not practiced that since Tuesday. So yeah, feeling pretty calm, pretty good, but it's a bit of a weird day. You feel like you're in some sort of weird time zone. So you feel like basically you're waiting and everything goes slow but fast at the same time. So it's a very strange feeling. So I'm going to get my next meal now, which is technically meal 2, but I've had in between meals of potatoes in between each meal, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to have 2 eggs, 100ml egg whites, and 60 gram of rice. Next meal is, or next few meals are just chicken and rice with some almonds and a little bit of vegetables, but not much. So yeah, as the day goes on, I think I will feel better because I'll be filling out more and we'll have the plan of action in terms of timings and stuff. I like to write everything down in a bit of a schedule for show day and the run up. So yeah, feeling good. So I will check in when we go head out and I'll show you what we're doing. So now we're at the French Aldi. Why does this look so weird on my head? Anyway, I brought Aldi bags, stayed on brand, all the way from the UK. So yeah, we'll see what French Aldi looks like inside. Off to get some asparagus hopefully, and hopefully some berries for post-show day treats, because I've not had berries in a few days, so that'll be nice. We'll see what else we can get. It looks like Lidl to me. Found the mints. We found the berries.
We found the berries.
We need Google Translate again, do we?
Just do a translate.
Oh, that's an A score. That's
What you don't want.
So we have found, thanks to Google Translate, organic oats. So if anyone's wondering what organic oats are in French, it's flacons d'Avion Bio, if I've said that right. So we're getting the organic ones because we're running out. So this took some finding. So yeah, this has been an education so far, hasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so a little update. It's about 8 o'clock at night on Friday. We've just been to meet the show photographer in Lille Centre just for a quick, just to get to know him. I've got a photo shoot booked with him on Sunday, so he invited me to meet for coffee, so we did. Had a little walk round, managed to rack up about 9,000 steps today, which was always the plan, and just about to have another meal of chicken and a little bit of asparagus, potato and almonds. So plan for this evening is to finish making the rest of the show day food and do a little bit of posing practice, run through my routine, making sure I've got that in my head, and then just chill. Nothing too crazy. We've got a plan for tomorrow set out, so we'll be up about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, ready to go to check-in. So I will see you on show day.